Now, if a married woman flashes you these 3 signs that you never noticed before, well, I want you to buckle up because she is most definitely very into you. Now, most guys, they think that a wedding ring on her finger is like some kind of magical force field. No way, she's married. She never cheat. Wrong, gentlemen. That is dead wrong. You see, you've been fed this fairy tale that once she says, I do, she's now some sort of saint where she has no temptation. She has no stray thoughts. But look, attraction is primal. Attraction doesn't give a damn about some vows. Attraction couldn't care less about some little piece of metal on her finger. Attraction is not a choice, gentlemen. It is instinctive. It is subconscious. And once you know the cues you need to be looking for, you're gonna see it plain as day that that married woman is outright after you. Look, I've spent the last 25 years coaching men, and I've talked to thousands of women, wives, girlfriends, and I have seen it all. And these signs right here, they're very subtle. If you blink, you might miss them. And you probably had a married woman do this before to you, and you simply brushed it off. And by the time you realized how she really felt, that window has been slammed shut in your face, and you missed that opportunity forever. I mean, one of these signs is so subtle, you'd almost swear that she hates you. But in reality, she's practically screaming that she wants you. And I'm gonna reveal that one to you in a minute. So here's the deal. In this video right now, I'm gonna hand you a blueprint. It's the 3 subtle but deadly powerful signs that a married woman is secretly drawn to you and just trying to hide it. But hey, promise me something first, guys. This is not about wrecking marriages. This is not about breaking hearts. Do not be the guy that's gonna weaponize this, because I'm giving you a power here, a real power. And honestly, I'm kind of hoping that this video doesn't blow up too big, because you will never hear this anywhere else. You will never see anyone else talk about this because it is simply not politically correct. So that all being said, gentlemen, let's dive right in. Now, what I'm about to drop on you might rattle you a little bit, but I want you to stick with me here because this is the truth that most guys are just never gonna hear. So, married women, most married women are a little bit bored. Some of these married women are like bored out of their freaking minds. Usually, she's married to Mr. Provider. You know, Mr. Provider, the stable, the dependable, the clock-punching good guy. The nice guy who brings home the checks. The nice guy who keeps the lights on. Maybe he starts a family with her. But you know what she's missing? She's missing that adventure. She's missing that danger. She's missing that wild spark that she had back in the day with the bad boys, back when she was young and reckless. And many of these married women, she misses that chaos. She misses the thrill. She misses the kind of man she just couldn't quite lock down back then, even if that bad boy was terrible for her. So you can probably guess what happens, guys. She goes looking for it. And a lot of times, she's not even planning to cheat. She's just after the attention. She wants to feel that hot, electric, I still got it energy. So she flirts around a little bit, she teases, she tosses out some breadcrumbs, hoping that you are gonna pick them up. And meanwhile, her poor hubby, this nice guy who's busting his ass at work for her, he's too busy to notice what she's really up to. Now guys, I'm not saying that life is fair, because life isn't fair, it just isn't. This is just the hard truth you need to hear. And this is the kicker. That married woman, she just can't come right out and say, take me now. No, she needs plausible deniability. The married woman, she needs plausible deniability. Why? Because if you were to reject her, or worse, snitch to her husband about her, now she's screwed. Now she's caught. So instead, what a married woman will do is she's gonna send out these sneaky little signals to you. She's gonna give you these tiny little tests. She's gonna give you these little hints, hoping that you're gonna pick up on them and decode them. But if you're blind to these little signs, if you do not move on these little signs, it will be game over, because she's gonna figure you're just not into her, or figure that it's just too risky to continue with you, and that door will get slammed shut in your face forever. Now, is acting on a married woman's desires, is it ethical? Well, look, there's 2 sides to everything, all right? On the one hand, if she's going to cheat, she's going to find somebody else eventually. So it might as well be you, right? On the other hand, you could be opening up a Pandora's box of drama and even danger, right? Jealous husbands, broken homes, a bunch of messy guilt you're feeling inside. So I don't know if that's worth it to you, but it is your call. And it's going to depend on the woman and it's going to depend on the situation. Now, for me personally, the way I handle it is I'll flirt with a married woman at a bar, but I'm not going to push it hard because there's millions of single women out there. But look, if a married woman is dropping you little signs, if she's giving you little hints, especially these three I'm going to give you, you better know how to read them. So let me hit you with a little truth bomb here. When a married woman really wants you, she's not going to shout it out from the rooftops. I mean, obviously. She's going to do something way, way sneakier. She's going to create these little pockets of privacy. She's going to create these little chances for the two of you to be alone together. She's going to look for reasons to be alone with you because, look, attraction loves the shadows. Attraction loves where there's no prying eyes, where there's no chance of gossip, no risk of looking like a naughty, naughty little horny housewife. Now, in pickup terminology, we call this isolating the girl. You want to kiss that girl you met at the bar? Well, you got to get her away from her female friends first because she doesn't want her girlfriends seeing her kiss some strange guy she just met. She doesn't want to look slutty in front of them. She doesn't want to look easy in front of them. She doesn't want to get a reputation. And it's the same exact deal with married women. She wants to work in isolation. So here's what you want to be looking for. This is the sign, guys. She's going to wrap things up in these innocent in quotes, little excuses. Like she might say to you, hey, Bob, could you help me lift this heavy box? Which is translation, come be alone. Come be alone with me. At work, if she's a coworker of yours, she might tell you, hey, let's stay late and finish this project together. And look, guys, it's in those quiet, alone moments, where she leans in close, she can laugh at all your dumb jokes, and she can touch your arm. I had this client who had this married coworker working with them, and she'd always need help with her computer. And the next thing you know, it's just him and her in a side office after hours. You know, after hours, dim lights, you're in these close quarters together. She's giggling. She's like, oops. She drops her pen. She bends over. Guys, that's isolation. That's where she wants you to cross the line with her. Now, she might also want to just grab a coffee with you, just as friends, right? But alone with you. Or she might ask you for a ride. Or she might offer you a ride. Or she might even invite you into her house alone just for a second. And guys, every one of those moves, she's opening the door wide open to you to making a move on her. All right, guys, here's the second sign that a married woman secretly likes you, but she's trying to hide it. And that is when she opens up to you, when she confides in you, but she's confiding and opening up way more than she really should, right? She'll drop these little bombs on you about her marriage. She'll talk about her feelings. She'll talk to you about all of her problems. And this isn't just small talk, guys. What she's doing here is laying the emotional groundwork. She's planting these little seeds in your mind. I'm not happy. I need something more. And maybe you can be that something more that I need. And this is exactly how she's going to do it, guys. She's going to confide in you. She's going to tell you a bunch of stuff. And she's going to pick a private little corner alone somewhere. Remember, we talked about her being alone. A parked bench, her car, maybe a quiet spot at a party even. And then boom. Out come all the secrets. She's going to say like, oh, can I tell you something, John? You're such a good listener. Then maybe she starts to complain about her nice guy husband. She might say, oh, he never listens. I feel like we're just roommates sometimes. Translation, there's a big gap in our relationship together, and I want you to be the bad boy and fill that gap literally. Or she might hit you with some really sad stuff, right? She might tell you something like, I don't even feel like myself anymore. I feel so alone, even when my husband is right next to me. And then that's when that wild side of her might start to slip out a little bit. right? She might say, I used to be so spontaneous before I got married. I really miss that version of myself. And then she just wants to see if you're gonna fan those flames, if you're gonna play along, if you're gonna indulge her fantasy and be that bad boy that she's looking for. And then here's the nuclear sign that she really likes you, gentlemen. She's talking to you and she starts to drop those what if bombs. Like, what if we'd never gotten married? What if, do you think two people can really have a connection together, even if it's wrong? Guys, if she's saying stuff like that, that's a huge sign she likes you, and she's just testing the waters to see where you stand. So here's the bottom line, gentlemen. When a married woman starts to pour her soul out to you, there's more to that than just her being friendly with you. What she's trying to do is bond with you. She's trying to build a bridge with you, and she wants to know, are you man enough to cross that bridge with her and start making moves on her? Now look, if there's a girl out there you really want, whether she's married or she's single, I've got your back, guys, because I run a private 12-week coaching program to help you get the girl. Even if she's not giving you signals right now, you can still create that attraction with her. And I'll show you exactly how to do it step by step. In this coaching program, I'm gonna show you how to meet all the younger, beautiful women around you that you see every day. How to make these women you see each and every day notice you back, and how to spark attraction in just seconds. How to easily get that girl's phone number, set up the first date with her, and have her wanting to see you again and again and again. So if you're ready to stop watching and actually start living this, go right here to youngerpartner.com right now. You can fill out a quick application you're gonna see there and book a free call with me. And we'll see if we're a good fit to work together. And if we are, I'll walk you through the next 12 weeks, step by step, and get you the girls you really want, so you're never feeling frustrated or feeling alone ever again. Guys, I can safely say this is gonna be the most important free phone call in your entire life, because we're gonna figure out once and for all what's holding you back and get it fixed. So go there right now, youngerpartner.com, and let's change your dating life forever. All right, moving on. Here is the third sign that a married woman wants you, but she simply won't admit it. She doesn't want to show it. It's when her vibe swings from hot to cold. Her vibe is going to swing from hot to cold. One day she's all over you, she's giggling, she's flirting, she's got eyes locked on you, she's holding that heavy eye contact, and another day she's avoiding you. Another day, she's closed off. Look, for some of these married women, they feel trapped between two different worlds. The safe cage of her marriage on the one hand, and that forbidden thrill of you on the other. And when she's hot, she's feeling the moment. She flirts with you. She finds excuses to be alone with you. She's sending you those sweet, sometimes spicy texts. She gives you that intense eye contact, building up that sexual tension, the kind that makes your pulse race. Why? Because you, my friend, are making her feel alive. You're helping her escape her boredom. You're helping her escape her routine. You're giving her that forbidden rush that makes her feel young and excited again. And then suddenly it's like, bam. All of a sudden, she's cold, she's distant, she's professional, she ignores your messages, she gives you these one-word replies, she won't even hold eye contact with you anymore. So what happened here? Why did she go from hot to cold? Why is this a sign that she likes you? Well, guys, it's the guilt coming back up to the surface. It's the fear coming back up to the surface, because now she's thinking about her husband, she's thinking about the kids, she's thinking about the whole good wife identity she has, and maybe she panics a little bit. What if somebody finds out? What if I ruin everything? Now, sometimes that married woman will go from hot to cold to pull away from you just to test you, to see if you're going to chase her, to see what you're going to do. Sometimes she might go cold on you just to say that you're the one that crossed the line, to help her relieve her own guilt, because she doesn't want to be the one making all the moves on you. She wants you to make the moves and make it your problem and your fault. So I had this client, he had this female coworker of his, married woman, mother of 3 kids. Some days she was giggling with him, getting way too close to him, even like whispering little things into his ears, making these excuses to be alone with him. And other days, she could be very, very cold. It's like she went through these different phases. One day she'd have her foot down on the gas pedal, and another day she'd have her foot on the brakes. So here's what's important, guys. Here's what you got to remember about this. That hot and cold routine is not random. It is a huge neon sign that she is emotionally invested in you, that she wants to get naughty with you, but she feels conflicted inside about it. And the stronger those swings are from hot to cold and back again, the deeper the conflict is inside of her, right? There's a war going on inside of her head. But once you see that for what it really is, now you know exactly where you stand with her. Well, there you go, gentlemen. If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch this one next. The 5 things that men have no idea that women notice about them. So you ever feel invisible around beautiful girls, like they're scanning you or judging you, but you have no idea what they're really noticing? Well, here's the harsh truth, gentlemen. You're giving off signals to her, subtle little signals, that are either pulling her in or pushing her away, and you have no idea that you're doing it. Well, in this video, I'm breaking down the 5 things that women instantly notice about you before you even open your mouth, the things that you didn't even know you were doing. So go watch it right now.